Hi, everybody. We hope you're doing great. We want you to know that this episode is sponsored by Manscaped. We should have like some kind of like drums or something because this is, after all, our first sponsor. And in fact, this whole episode is about being sponsored by Manscaped. We were not expecting this.
Not at all.
Were we, Kat? No, not at all. We were wondering how bigger channels got their sponsors. A lot of them we know have networks where they basically, get those placements. But Kat, how did Manscaped reach out to us? How did this all work?
Okay, so I'm going through the business emails like I do, and then I see this email that's Manscaped wants to sponsor you. And I'm like, this is a spam. Somebody's spoofing Manscaped. So I click on it just to glance it over, but to my shock, it was real. And so I'm like, I wrote back, like, really? Oh, okay. And he's like, well, just send us your stats. I'm like, okay. And I was super honest about our listenership. They think that we are over 70% female, but on the Discord, which tends to be our more active fans and active listeners and readers, it's a lot different. So I guess YouTube and Spotify, I mean, they have the corporate profile, right? So
Absolutely.
I think that I would trust Discord a little more. I already know we have a hugely diverse audience in terms of age and where people are in the world and gender and whatever. So
So I was really surprised with the 39% female, 29% male, 26% non-binary, or it's non-binary, or is it just not responding to that particular?
I think that's non-binary. Yeah.
Non-binary, and 5% other. So that was a really cool, and I think that more accurately reflects, quite frankly, the membership of Wraith Rain.
Yeah.
Based on what I know of our members, that a few thousand members we've got. So that makes sense.
That's a good point, because I can see the names coming in. And I mean, some people have names like, knife and apple or whatever,
right?
Which could be anything.
Anything at all, right?
But, I see like John and Steven and Felicia and things that are obviously more gendered one way or another. So
right, which doesn't really mean anything, but just being generalized of it.
Right, like I can get a sense of, hey, we are reaching more men than I thought is cool.
Which is why we were sort of it's called Manscaped, and we'll talk about this a little bit later. It actually is for everyone.
Yeah.
You actually ran a guest the sponsor post on our community tab. And by the way, if you listen to us on Spotify, please check out the YouTube channel because we have a whole other stream going on with the community tab. It's like really fun polls. It shows new art.
Come for the art. It is so good.
Yeah,
Seriously.
It gives more sales information. It's more up to the date because when we do Spotify, we literally have to record it. Then Kat has to master it. Then she has to upload it. It's like you're like a week late and maybe even more than that. And you obviously can't actually see anything, which is very frustrating. And we can't respond to your comments on there, which is a whole other kettle of fish.
They're trying. Spotify is trying really hard with their Q&As, but we can't respond. And I have to go and approve all of the comments before they show up. I mean, I guess that makes sense if you want to post like inappropriate things. I don't want to just have that on their feeds, but it's frustrating because we can't respond. So many people have asked us questions about, hey, where's the Dragon's Reign one? And I'm like, I wish I could tell you that it's on YouTube, but not Spotify, but I can't tell you this.
Exactly.
Anyway.
So you actually did a poll on the community.
The guest the sponsor.
And what did people think it was?
Okay, so most people who responded didn't have a guest. They just posted, hey, congrats, this is so exciting, which is great, but I did want people to play along. NordVPN got the most votes at 3.
I feel that that's like legit because Nord is everywhere. And quite frankly, it's so ubiquitous. Anyone who's listening to, a podcast like ours on YouTube might want a VPN. So that would actually be almost a better fit in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I actually have to get a VPN because I want to see Chinese content.
There you go.
Anyway, Skillshare was the next best guess with 2. And I thought that was a really good guess, too. I didn't even think of that.
That is a good one. That's like one of the trifecta or quadfecta or whatever it is that we see.
And then BetterHelp only got 1. I expected that to take top billing because I get BetterHelp ads all the time. And then Squarespace, Grammarly, and Vessi were the other guesses.
I felt like Vessi was everywhere for a while, and now I haven't seen anything.
I haven't
on
seen
them.
any yet.
Grammarly, I've never seen, but I actually was using it, and it ticks me off, and so I actually got rid of my subscription for that. But maybe that would be a good sponsor because maybe I could use it from all the typos we all know. But nobody guessed Manscaped,
Nope.
I guess. No, and I mean it's not surprising, but I guess I would think AG1.
AG1, yes.
Would be a good one, or Huel.
AG1, please sponsor us. We want to run our vampire AG1 ads. So
Yes,
come on,
we do.
Just sponsor us, just for a month.
I actually am going to put together with Kat like some funny. They give us like Manscaped was really cool, Kat, from what you told me. They were sort of like, do what you want. Please do it for a minute.
Yeah, they encourage creativity. And they sent us a box of stuff. See, this is the trimmer.
Very nice. And it's already fully batteried. So this is how it would come to you. And quite frankly, the box is really nice.
The box is nice.
And it's actually got like some very nice, it's all packaged quite nicely. As Kat has actually probably shown you pictures, or we will be showing you pictures.
I better
of all
take
the
some new
stuff.
ones. Those pictures were bad that I took. They looked like I wasn't even aiming with the camera.
Yeah, so they gave us 3 boxes of stuff and 3 shirts. And then inside the boxes were a variety of their trimmers and everything like that. And on the bottom was like a carrying case and for you to a plug and all this other kind of stuff. I mean, it's really actually a good product.
Lotion and stuff.
Yeah, lotion and a bunch of other things, which we'll get into more when we do the ads.
Yeah.
But it was really pretty exciting, to be honest with you. So I've kept one. I let Kat take one. Did you give it to someone in your household, or are you using it yourself?
It's up for grabs. I haven't asked one brother has a beard, but he has his own beard stuff.
But you never know, he might want to try this out.
That's right.
Because actually my box is going to my best friend, because he and his partner were like, oh, we were thinking of getting Manscaped.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, well, you can have my box to start off, and hopefully you will consider using our code.
That's right.
In July to pick up another one, since there's 2 men in that family, so that they can try it out. And like I said, the stuff looks pretty high quality. I don't know what I expected, but I will tell you that it's nicely packaged. It seems pretty solid. The stuff is pretty nice in terms of what they're offering.
Some of our listeners use Manscaped stuff already, and here is what they said. I'll read these because it's really small type.
Nice. And I can't read anything that's small type anymore.
Well, you're on a
Old.
small screen laptop too. Okay, so Puffy Girl 2527. Thank you for responding to my question. She says, it works great for females too. I bought one for myself and it's better than any for women that I've tried. I have very sensitive and delicate skin, but had no issues with this. Whereas one's marketed to women, I would get scratches and sometimes folliculitis, which is no fun if you've ever had that. Who among us, right? And then Draco Dawnstars, a very frequent guest on our live stream, says, my SO really likes Manscaped. They like the various devices and tinctures for intimate and non-intimate body care. So the lotions are good. That means the lotions are good. Good deals and packages. The customer service is very professional and respectable. Highly recommend Manscaped. And that's really good to hear, because sometimes you get a good product, but then you try to call customer service and it sucks. So
that's something that we're really, for Wraith Rain too, because we're asking you to sign up for a membership. One of the things that we wanted it to be was really easy to cancel, that there are no hoops really to go through.
No
and
LA
Jeremy will help you.
Business.
Right. I literally had an email from somebody that just said, please cancel. And they gave no information. I sent it on to Jeremy and he fixed it for them. Sometimes we do need you to come in if it's if it's PayPal, but we try to just make it easy so that whatever you need is really easy. And I'm glad to hear the Manscaped is the same way.
Allie Rose says, heard a lot of good things, seen a lot of girls and friends buy it for gifts for their boyfriends and family. I think they have a women's line too. I don't know if they do, but they do have a hilarious page set up for women. I mean, it is over the top. It's really funny.
We'll be looking to that to see what
Yeah.
we can, copy paste into our ads for that. So that it's the most accurate thing since they know their audience and also our own experiences with the stuff.
Sure. And Cassidin says, awesome. Their products are really good. I buy from them. So awesome. Really good to know. Thanks to everybody for responding. And so here's how this works. They are setting us up with a trial month. So we officially start in July. And we're not getting paid for the first month, which honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with this.
We are really having a lot of fun with it.
First official sponsor.
And they did, like I said, they gave
sent us stuff.
They sent us
This is
stuff.
great.
They gave us three, like I said, 3 boxes of stuff and shirts. So this is sort of a blast.
Oh, it totally is.
I mean, and they're coming to us, and we're a very small channel, and so we're like, yeah, sure, we'll do this.
Yeah,
This is
why
gonna be a good
not?
time. So expect a lot of, I was thinking I want to do an ad about, basically how, vampires really like Manscaped because when they are, drinking from someone's neck, they don't want to give them like razor burn.
Oh, that's good.
Yes,
That's
like that sort of
good.
thing. And also, the beard gets in the way of the blood drinking and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. How does a vampire cope?
how does a vampire cope? That's right. One must, keep themselves well groomed.
Yeah.
So so they gave us free stuff and they're giving us a month to give 8 purchases using our code. So, and they'll pay us for ad reads based on our audience size. No,
I don't know. I never actually asked because I didn't expect to get that far. Like, we'll see. It would be fun, but
I think we probably get a percent. Oh, who knows? This
Who knows?
just shows how professional we are.
Well, they
everyone's
didn't
going to be
say
like, yeah, they'll
anything.
just do our stuff for free because they're having fun. Come on, AG1. Come on,
Huel, Factor.
Yeah, BetterHelp. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, Factor. What the
Vampires
hell?
need mental health.
Absolutely. We have to feed our acolytes well. Like, and Audible. What the hell, Audible? You should really be coming to us because our people are audiobook listeners.
Seriously.
But Manscaped was first, and therefore they shall always remain in the most of our hearts, at the top of our hearts.
That's right.
Because they were the first and the kindest, and they sent us beautiful things. So we like that. We
Yeah.
very much like it.
I did some digging too. They do like testicular cancer outreach stuff. So they do like testicular
nice.
cancer awareness and
So they really do some good things.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not
seem legit.
surprised. Well, one of the things that I've seen, and not just from them, but from a lot of shaving companies that have come out and basically said all your Gillettes and everything like that, it's like they're ripping you off. They're not giving you the quality product that we are. They're charging you too much. And that's where a lot of there's been a real area for this, an opportunity for this. And so it's cool that they've stepped into this and just have done a lot of fun with it. So how do they, if they want to help us out in July of 2024, so that's when this code, it works. I assume it won't work beyond that. Maybe it will. But if you do want to order some Manscaped stuff, either for yourself, for a friend, for a loved one, or are thinking about it, if you could actually use our code. So Kat, explain how this all works.
well, I'm supposed to say this. This is the official Manscaped CTA, okay?
Must
get
use
ready.
it.
Get ready.
Yep.
Get 20% off and free shipping at Manscaped with coupon code VAMPIRE at manscaped.com. And I actually tested the coupon earlier this morning to make sure it's live. It is. And you enter the coupon after you add your stuff to the cart and press checkout. Then on one side of the page is like where you put in your details, like your address and whatever. And on the other side, there's like the promotion code. So that's where you enter coupon code VAMPIRE.
So remember that you'll get 20% off plus free shipping. Very important. Definitely use the coupon code VAMPIRE at manscaped.com. And we really want to thank them for reaching out to us and being open to us doing this, even as a very small channel, and quite frankly, being reasonable about what they would expect. But even if it doesn't work out, which is totally fine, guys,
Yeah, really.
we understand. But I mean, one, the products are really good, so we can say that, as well as the other people who actually use them, who are members. 2, they are supporting small businesses. 3, they seem to be also doing stuff about cancer, which is very important. 4, it's for everyone and anyone. 5, they have a sense of humor, which is what we like.
Yes.
And they are looking for creativity, which is also what we like. So if you have any Manscaped needs, if you would check them out and use our code, that would be awesome.
And be sure to check the podcast for our baked-in vampire-themed Manscaped app.
They will be coming.
Yes.
We can't wait to hear what you have to think about them. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a complete and utter blast. Thanks, guys.
Bye.